Abdu'l demonstrates humility. Humility was one of Abdu'l-Bahā's most notable qualities. Many people wanted to give him great titles, but he only wanted to be called Abdu'l-Bahā, which means servant of the glory. His most ardent desire was to serve. One time, some wealthy visitors made an elaborate plan for him to wash his hands before a meal. They arranged for a specially dressed boy to carry a fancy bowl with crystal water, and they also had a perfumed towel waiting for him. When the master saw the group of friends approaching from across the lawn with the little boy, the bowl, and the towel, he knew their purpose. He hurriedly found some water nearby, washed his hands, and dried with a piece of cloth the gardener had. Radiantly, he turned to greet the group, and then, bestowing on his guests the very honor that was meant for him, he lovingly offered them the water and perfumed towel. From this story, Abdu'l demonstrates to us the Word of God. O Son of Man, humble thyself before me, that I may graciously visit thee. Bahá. Humble. Zainab works diligently on her math assignments and always does well. She is humble and never boasts about her achievements. The children in Young Fu's neighborhood are eager to learn, and he was asked to form a small class for them. Even though he has little experience and considers himself unworthy, he puts his trust in God and does his best. He approaches the task with humility. Graciously. Candace's family has invited a few neighbors to their home for a meal. When the guests arrive, Candace greets them warmly and graciously offers them a cool drink. Giovanni saw his elderly neighbor struggling to walk home with her grocery bags, so he graciously offered to carry them for her. A very important spiritual quality is humility. Those who are humble before God recognize the greatness of God and His creation. They know that, without His assistance and grace, none of us can achieve anything. He is the Almighty, the All-Powerful. And just as we would never show pride before God, we remain humble before all of His creation. We remember that the earth and everyone on it were created by Him and reflect His signs and attributes. We respect nature and know in our hearts that there is always something we can learn from those around us. Blessed is the spot, and the house, and the place, and the city, and the heart, and the mountain, and the refuge, and the cave, and the valley, and the land, and the sea, and the island, and the meadow, where mention of God hath been made, and His praise glorified. Bahá.
See the earth, it's so humble, has all God's wealth to give, everything we need to live, lets us walk on it every day. But have you ever heard it say, I am richer, greater than you? See the tree, it's so humble, the more its fruits abound, it bows closer to the ground and shares the fruit that way. But have you ever heard it say, I am richer, greater than you? Be like the earth, be like the tree, rise to the heaven of glory on the wings of humility. Rise to the heaven of glory on the wings of humility.